This is The Big Picture, an official report of the United States Army, produced for the armed forces and the American people.
That was the Battle of the Argonne Forest, and only just beginning. It's been that way for 3 whole days and 3 nights. Cut off from the battalion, with no food, no water, no ammo, no nothing. Then that last barrage lifted, and I started crawling around, looking for the rest of the patrol. You know what? There wasn't any. What was left of them, if there'd been any, had all been pulled back. I was all alone. I look around, and that place was just a-popping with Germans. All of a sudden, it seemed like the whole of the Kaiser's army was out just to get me, and all of them yelling for me to surrender. Well, I started looking for a clip. Oh, gee, Rushy, there wasn't any. I got so sore, I forgot to be scared. Then I grabbed for a hand grenade. I pulled the clip, hauled back, and let her go. You know what? Every darn one of them come running out with their hands up over their head, yelling, "Comrade! Comrade!" Must have been a whole regiment. Well, a battalion. Couple of hundred, anyway.
Well, that was World War I, the Battle of the Argonne. At least that's the way Grandpa recalls it. Perhaps he has stretched the truth a little bit. After all, refighting the old battles has been one of man's favorite conversational topics since the Stone Age. We must remember that it is a highly competitive pastime. And now let me interrupt just long enough to introduce myself. I'm Sergeant Stuart Queen, bringing you another in our series, The Big Picture. Today you will see the Battle of Salerno, a glowing chapter from our military history. Another reason, too, for that pride which makes the old battles a treasured source of memories among all men who have served the nation. But now, let's return to Grandpa and his captive audience.
A tight corner, eh? I'll say. What did I do? I'll tell you what I did. I picked up that empty rifle of mine just as if she was loaded, and I started herding them prisoners into a single file. Maybe you think I wasn't scared. Come on, you, I yell. Come on, you. Get 'em up. Keep moving. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on, come on. Yeah, I mean you. Hold up. You.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Pop. You're not at it again. Hi, Tommy. On the level now, how many Germans was it this time?
Go on. Go ahead. Poke fun. All the same, that was a man's war. None of your cream puff fighting with fancy machines to do the job. Cold steel and bullets, that's what we used. I was in a war.
You were in a war? Well, now, isn't that something? Where do you suppose I was? At a taffy pole? Have you ever heard of Salerno?
Salerno?
And we had to clean up North Africa before we ever got to Salerno.
Salerno? Oh.
Well, go ahead and laugh. Maybe I'd be laughing, too, if I hadn't been there. Salerno. I'll bet most of us have never even heard the name.
Some facts and figures you don't forget, ever. This was September 9th, 1943. The hour? Call it H hour. Some facts and figures you don't forget, ever. This was September 9th, 1943. The hour? Call it H hour. Here was Salerno, and what a no-welcome committee. Poured down from those mountains beyond the beaches. Onto the beaches and punched on into the narrow Salerno plain behind them. That was D-Day and the night that followed. Our goal was Naples, but those mountains stood between. From them, enemy observation could spot every try we made for the foothills. Send armor tearing down. We were doing some tearing too, and units were breaking through. Remember the kids' game King of the Mountain? Well, that's what this was, but for keeps. Down below, we had a pal. The Navy was landing haymakers up into those hills. The enemy began to move in the troops that Monty's 8th had chased out of Sicily. But we were doing a little moving in ourselves, and every hour we were getting more of the things we needed to keep the show on the road. Sinews of war, that's what speechmakers call it. The same as muscle. And in our slugging match, we sure could use plenty of it. We were a going business, but setting up shop calls for real precautions. Maybe the tenants who moved out don't like you. These didn't, so we were mighty careful when we tidied up. Anyone who wasn't careful was likely to be sorry for it, if he was lucky. Just to keep from going soft, the engineers were taking time out from work to fight, and from fighting to work. The stuff that began to move over their roads made them the prettiest sight this side of US 1. Back of the beaches, a lot of equipment had to be written off. The Germans weren't letting anybody forget that they had firepower up in their hilltops. Those same gunners were having themselves a high old time holding down our use of the airstrips. We had two of them. One in a town called Montecorvino had been captured by the British. Our engineers built the other. Until we knocked off those guns, real air support had to come from Sicily or Navy carriers. But worse, those guns were costing us men. An ancient Greek temple had become a clearing station. And those nurses, some of them on the beaches before the end of D-Day, worked round the clock, treating and helping to evacuate the wounded. We stopped thinking about Naples. Only roads and hills with numbers. And towns that had names hard to pronounce. Battipaglia was one of the toughest. Toughest to take, too. But we had to.
Morning, mates. We're here tonight. We're here tonight on Carentan with train station as the middle point, and we are for this matchup, for this off-season competitive league matchup between SCH Southern Cross Hellcats versus 3 LPZ. That'll be on the Axis side. We are doing a 36 versus 36. We have a, let's take a look at the loadout here real quick. We got a supply truck, transport truck, medium Sherman on the main track there. We have the other squad leads down to the south, ready to go for the Axis. They're all down to the south. Recon, we got a recon tank, we got a transport, and then everybody else is stacked right up there in the middle. Now, I don't know if they're going to be having any truck snipes today. I would take a gander that it's more likely to hit the Axis harder if they want. So we'll try to keep an eye here on the 3 LPZ truck. Panzer IV fires 1 random token round. As far as train station goes, its Axis are slightly favored. I mean, you're going to have the key MG42 positions. The wild card is usually if the Allies are able to get some bodies. Some snipes potentially come in. Safsa almost hits my camera, but that's okay, buddy. It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. Blueberries begin to jump out. I was expecting them to smash the truck against the wall so I can use that to climb on top, but just a little bit short there. Now, on the PC side, we usually see the mansion down to the south have a good amount of control because the MGs have pretty good sight lines in there. But in this case, for the 36 versus 36, everybody looks like they're going to be pretty much concentrated around the hard cap. And Carentan is one of those maps where we may face some frame rate drops. Don't be surprised, buddies, if it dips a little bit here and there. Yeah, we see here, I mean, everything is pretty much focused around the hard cap. No split up to the north. Although SCH is dedicating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8 blueberries to the northern attacks. They feel pretty confident about this. Going for the quick 4th point play, maybe. Medium 75 pushes forward. Down the road, trying to get an angle on that Luke's, I believe. No, the P4 is down there as well. Sherman 75 takes care of the Luke's. But keep in mind, oh, big check, oh, no, got ran over by the 75. Jumped out a little bit too quick there, boy. 124 left on the clock, and we're still seeing some good cap back and forth. SCH throwing these extra blueberries, it looks like, down to the south. They're not meeting any resistance up there, so we're going to have Punchin' Rises? Punchin' Rises? Punchin' Rises. Punchin' Rezzies. Punchin' Rezzies. Must be an Australian town. Mine being placed here. Punchin' Rezzies. Oh, mate, that bites Punchin' Rezzies. That must be how they say it. Once that mate's done playing with sheep stations, he's gonna go over there and punch some Rezzies. I'm guessing that's how they use it. Ace coming over to the rears with the engineering kit. Did place down the mines already. Supply truck over there to the bottom. Low Joe 84 over there to the right. And 3 LPZ begins to get the camp progress back. Recon tank still circling around the rears, checking out for enemy vehicles that are coming on up. Panzer IV still alive down below. We can hear the engine. Panzer IV chilling, waiting. Good position there by the 3 LPZ crew. This is the kind of position you want for those newer tankers out there. You don't want to front peak straight down the road like this. You want to angle yourself like that. Now the tank is faced sideways, the barrel's pointed down, and if they can get hit, they can back up over there to the right. Just in case any new tankers are watching this and they realize how much they're getting just absolutely demolished on the front line. The Stewie rolls right in front of him. Panzer IV. Oh, how easy that was. Mamma mia. Oh. Did the Sherman 75 lose the opening battle by chance? No, they backed all the way up. Oh, they backed that thing up. They're all the way back up here. Mando. Dead Sheep NZ. And just like that, the Axis are nearing the 50% camp mark, everybody. SCH has good garrisons all the way placed in the D column, ready to go. The Greyhound over here to the rears, causing some shenanigans. The Panzer IV was facing the other way, so I don't think they were able to get a shot on there. No, Panzer IV is nice, safe, and secure. Greyhound, though, a little bit out in the open. Rocket comes into the right from Chorosk. Round comes into the bottom. That was from a Puma, and the rocket from the right from Briniskui. Able to clean it on up. Cap progress stalls a little bit as SCH dedicates more bodies to the hard cap here. Go get a POV of a mite. TJRC coming up here to the front line. A lot of raspberries in front. Coming on up here. Takes a shot. Shoulder. MG42 up on the roof. No, TJ! Oh, that was an Australian accent. I don't know if he's been lying to me the whole time. Oh, the first cap did go through. Okay, so 3 LPZ does get the first cap. They go through too. I didn't realize that. I thought SCH was coming back. Already, the Axis scope 3-2, and the 4th point is ruins, everybody. Oh! 3 LPZ gets a... Everybody cringes. Everybody cringes that's rooting for SCH right now. And they see ruins as the 4th. Garrison placed up to the north in E4. Panzer IV is pushing down here. The medium Sherman, I think, is still alive. Yeah, it's relocating down to the south. But the Garrison network looks solid. Commanding today for SCH is Sergeant Lipton. Up there to the north, getting up another Garrison on the border. King Squad coming around. We still have George Squad up here, looking to see if George Squad should be doing... No, Carentan, you got to remember there's plenty of spots to do double support swap or drop a... plenty of spots for the commander to drop supplies. And all those little nooks and crannies that make it difficult for the enemy to find them before they're able to set up the Garrison. Panzer IV, nice position here on the road. They're confident because the Sherman has backed up so far. Good angle. SPA firing from the distance. Where might the SBA be by chance? I don't even see this thing on the map. My eyes are fooling me. We have SBA down there, the Brumbar, but it looks like the Brumbar is not being crewed at the moment. We'll find it. Over here to the back line, we have Vielen. With the AT loadout. Maybe think it... Does he have the MP40? No, it doesn't have the MP40. I was going to say, if you put some mines here on the tracks, that could work out for you real well. I think we hear the SPA somewhere around here, maybe? Gosh, I'm just not seeing it. Everybody on the screen is probably seeing it, but I'm not. Anyways, we have Blueberries over here by Ruins, and 3LPZ gets 3 squad leads up to the north. Oh my gosh. These mites, they're in for a rough go of it. That's for sure. Officer down. Going to be patrolling the border. Now, the thing for SCH, as we've seen in all these Ruins matchups, everybody, is that if it gets dicey and they don't know how serious the camp pressure is, and they're missing a lot of blueberries, it's best to just do a full reset. You just got to do it. You got to bite the bullet, bring everybody back, while you still maintain control of Ruins with everything you got. You don't want to go down 1-4 in Ruins. It'll be... it's rough. I don't think I've not seen the team come back down 1-4 in Ruins, I don't think. Mace. And some on. And if you're just joining me tonight, I'm your host, Smithers, for this off-season competitive league matchup between SCH and 3LPZ here on Carentan train station. So far, we've seen one capture go to the Axis. And now they're slowly shifting the line forward. The airhead did land right front door on Ruins. We're going to go take a look by there. I want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Rafa 12K, who just left OCL and is now part of 3LPZ. Always tough leaving a team that you've been a member of for a long time. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. That's what it comes down to. Ooh, a couple raspberries taken out here in the alleyway. But Rafa 12K is a big fan of mine, so don't know. I want to give a shout out to my biggest fans. Ticoum has the outpost right here, just going to protect it real quick. It's still live right outside of Ruins. Strafer run came in from 3LPZ. Now, I'm really curious how many bodies they're going to dedicate here. Train station begins to flicker a little bit. But the blueberries here on Ruins are holding still, just waiting for the raspberries to come to them. They know they don't need to play they don't need to play too risky. Ooh, we got barbed wire built here right outside. Oh, look at that! The raspberries stare at it and go, ah, shnikes. They ruined our plan. Look at them all running. I really wish I could hear what they're saying right now. Nobody has a satchel. Oh, no. Oh, man. Bunch of resis. Yeah, just to add a little bit of sprinkle a little bit of barbed wire there to hold down the enemy. Slow them down just a little bit. Force them into a funnel. Over here on the hard camp, everything looks pretty solid. Panzer IV down to the southwest. Hectic shot. This might have to come over here with the bazooka ready to go. Gonna jump on the wall. Gonna jump down. Fire one rocket to the booty. There we go. Yeah, SWAT. Oh, another one here. Yeah, that's where I'm on. Rocket zone. Gotta try to jump over the wall. Okay. Able to get over there nice and fine. Bombing run called in. Front door ruins. I don't know if that's a defensive or an offensive bombing run. I'm assuming it's an Axis bombing run. Let's go take a look. Arcaño is the raspberry to fall victim to. Oh, couple. Assuming that's offensive, because yeah, I think it's offensive because we still have 1,070 munitions for the allies here. Doctor loving it. Ace through 2305. Scrat BJ. Begins to move in. Heard the Thompson. Looks. Dr. Loving gets shot from the other side. Just like that, 3 LPZ begins leaking out into the ruins. Ooh. And if you're an SCH fan watching this, you know what that means. Sort of get a little knot in your stomach as you see the raspberries come on in here. Charlie 76 enters the hard camp. Or Charlie 76 looking to hold it down up here in the building. No doubt reporting back to say, hey. Takes out Ocaño. Every frag matters so much right now. Camp progress on train station. Chorosix. Oh, we got a raspberry coming up. Oh. Charlie boy. Coming up down below. Coming up from down under. Oh, no. Braulio MD does stop. We have a doctor joining us, of course. Medical doctors are very commonly known to play Helios. We've seen a couple doctors on stream tonight. I don't know if the PhD gives them an extra advantage in Helios or not. We'll have to compare some statistics maybe. Hands forward though, right in the middle of the hard cap. 3 LPZ is all in this. I'm trying to look at the cap to see who's winning. Let's try to take a look at the sky. Oh man, I don't know who's winning this. Take your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't know. Ruins is spicy. Train station is... Oh my gosh. Through all my experience, I think 3 LPZ is winning it by a freaking hair. A hair off a roof's back, as they say. Yeah. Yep. Oh! SCH may have overcommitted. Oh my god, they're gonna go down 1-4 ruins. Oh my gosh, a big cap here from 3 LPZ. Oh man. Mamma mia. The big callback though ends up down here, down to the south. The raspberries rushing on back. Poseidon looking to launch a rocket towards the hard cap. That's a big cap for the Axis. That's a huge cap off the opening. Poseidon coming up to the building. Poseidon has the rocket ready to go. No, it's a grenade. Got a grenade on him. Mamma mia, 3 LPZ up 4-1 with 1 hour and 10 minutes left to go, buddies. 5:02 start is the 5th point. Oh gosh, I don't know what you do with that CH. You're looking at the cap and you're thinking, are we winning this? Are we not winning this? Are we winning this? Are we not winning this? And you really don't know until it's too late. No! Oh my gosh, 3 LPZ obviously gonna throw everything at this real quick because once you got ruins, man, you gotta lock this down. You can't waste this opportunity. This is a huge. This will buy 3 LPZ a ton of time if they're able to hold this for at least or if they're able to establish like a good perimeter. This will buy them a ton of time. Had the 4 holes in the middle hard cap. We got a lot of squad leads though. We got 3 SLs down to the bottom. Remember, 36 versus 36. So this is it's 18 bodies, pretty much half the team that can throw inside here. I mean, you can't overwhelm the Raspberry defenders. 3 LPZ begins to get a Garrison up here to the north. They're going for the jugular, man. They're gonna go for that 5-0. Raspberry's pushing west down to the south. Pretty much everybody's over here by ruins. The rest of everybody over here by ruins. And this Panzer IV is a key chess piece right now. Lolo Do coming over here. Lolo Do over here to the back. Bus coming around the corner. Bus! No! Down Lolo right to the rears. And just like that, though, the Raspberries are getting gunned down. Arcaño over here, though, to the back. Arcaño. Oh, Arcaño's heading the other way. Oh, no. Oh, no, he turned around. Here's the Thompson. Oh, nice encirclement here. Cruel Arcaño coming on in here. Wipes an outpost. Oh, this is the main outpost haven for SCH. Sapsa lying low. No, gets gunned down. And just like that, all the outposts for the Allies are gone. Oh my gosh. Holy shnikes. Panzer IV struggling over here in the middle of ruins. No satchel on them. They're good to go still. Oh, the chatter on L3 LPZ has to be incredible right now. They got to be stoked to go up 4-1 this early. Alrighty, so what is the key to holding ruins? Well, the Allies are going to be pushing down sort of a funnel with their armor. And we've seen time and time again how Allied armor struggles to help the assist on the attack on ruins. It ain't gonna be easy. The infantry got to be able to circle around down to the south and infiltrate the buildings, all the little sections, and avoid the AP mines. But they also have to dedicate some infantry to just stay behind the tanks. Don't push in front of the tanks. Stay behind them. So they can watch their back for satchellers, because we've seen how many times satchellers come out of nowhere on ruins and AT with rockets and strike to the back of the 76s and 75s. Now this is from SCH side, from 3LPZ side, you want to emphasize mines. You want to put mines everywhere. You want to build barbed wire. You want to just lock down as many entrances as possible and keep your tanks protected. Get some people on top of these roofs here, as we see Fusi. We should see the first Tiger. We do have a medium Sherman coming around to the back. Another thing SCH could do would be to dedicate a half track and put that over to train station right now. Spawn at HQ bottom, drive it on south. Maybe wait for that. No, we'll wait for that Tiger to go by, but drive a half track and park it by train station, because you gotta say like, hey, we have an hour and 5 minutes. We're definitely gonna recap ruins somehow. Let's get this done. Satchel being placed, maybe. Oh no! Lolo! There you go, buddy. There you go. Able to fit that thing in your pocket. Amazing. No! And the bombing run comes on through, and it does take out the Garrison. Panzer IV gets a little bit damaged, but they're okay. Okay, we have the Panzer IV, or medium Sherman still coming over to the back. SCH begins to make a little bit of ground down the road. And SCH they could use some Jumbo 75s as well. Maybe a Jumbo 76, Jumbo 75 in the back. Drop some smoke if needed. Coreldo waiting for an opportunity here to strike. Got the Car 98. Waiting for those tanks to pass. Not sure what Corell's shooting at, buddy. Gonna throw a grenade here. Gonna throw Panzer Shrek. No! Oh, Corel, you just timed that a little bit wrong. You sort of told the tank that you're there with those grenades, buddy. You said, hey, take some of this, take some of that. How about a rocket now? And the tank was all ready for you. Gave him a little warning signal. But SCH is in for a rough go of it, that's for sure. But they do have time on their hands. That's a good thing. looks like they're playing a little bit... I mean, they're playing very conservative right now. They got 2 tanks back on the defense. Plenty of blueberries inside. They just got to take their time. They have an OP up down to the south, so we've got to get these perimeter garrisons established. Tiger's way down here, looking to intercept any shenanigans that SCH has. There's a half-track. Spawned on in. Over here in the hard cap, everything looks a little... I mean, they got TJ here. Snafu inside. Itachi running on up, gunning them both down. Do we have any OPs nearby? We have Charlie Scott over there to the west, the Able Squad as well. Tank is still on the road, but the tank could be exposed to raspberries. Tank Tiger's moving down to the south. Half-track spawn in middle HQ. Turbo. More raspberries begin to enter. Hey, if they could take down this P4, that'd be big, but the 3 LPZs doing a really good job of protecting it right now. Who's playing the outer flanks tonight? We're going to have Temps, squad lead, monitoring the southern side. Plane flies above. We're going to have supplies over by train station. That half-track is moving... Where's that half-track? Come on. It's placed over here down to the bottom of 5 a second. Okay. Three LPZ, man. Knocking on front door a little bit. But I'm pretty sure SCH is not afraid to make a full callback if needed. A couple blueberries enter the hard camp on ruins. That'll no doubt encourage the rest of the team a little bit. We do have some AT players. Corral over here into the road. Oh, did Corral get the satchel on the back? Oh, yeah, this is a solo. Okay. Marked witness. Yeah, unfortunately, marked witness will just have no idea. So Corral will take down the solo 75 and head on his way. Corral, no doubt, thinking, oh, I haven't Paul White. Man, no idea that was coming, did he? Jumps a little bit in joy. Continues on here to the front line. Now, Corral already used his satchel. Going to keep gunning down. Another one Lipton over there to the distance. Oof, man, these blueberries are getting wasted. And this was pretty... Okay, we got a couple more right there. Punch and Resis. Marked witness comes on in. SCH has to be careful with this. 3 LPZ has some fraggers here on the front line, man. Killer, did he get another... Oh, he did get another satchel. Oh, no, that's a... Okay, that's Killer. Okay, sorry. That was Corral up there to the top. Satchel gets placed on the hard cap right by the Garrison. Airhead dropped to the northwest. Airhead is alive and well. Yeesh. Not looking good for the Allies at the moment. We have the 76 down to the bottom, though. That's going to be able to help support the defense if needed. Big spawn wave here in the middle, though, but that satchel could go off any second, everybody. Oh, the satchel clears the hard cap. Ooh. This looks okay, though. A little bit of camp progress from Ruins. The Blueberries have won the battle over here. Let's go take a look at Ruins, everybody. Okay, okay. RXEA. here, and then the hard cap looks kind of clear. 3 LPZ may have got a little bit aggressive, a little too aggressive there with the push on 502nd. Let's see how 3 LPZ responds. Oof. Another satchel. Cap progress 50% down. Looking good. Blueberry stacking that hard camp like they should. 3 LPZ sends a wave over there to the east, but it may be a little bit too late. They're going to be out of this circle. They're rushing down the road, and Raspberries get gunned down to the road. Alrighty, SCH recovers and recaptures Ruins. We see a little bit of cap weight on train station. We have King Squad on the Garrison there in the middle of the circle. No outpost place, just a recon. Okay. Half-track is over there by 502nd. Remember, there was no... Half-track was there, not by train station. George Squad places a Garrison down to the south. Okay, so SCH can breathe a little bit here. Ruins is a tough point to recapture, but they were able to infiltrate and win the frags they needed. Mamma mia. That was... Oof. I was worried. I was worried for them. Tiger coming up from bottom. We have a Tiger all the way back here that'll be rushing back towards friendly lines. Jumbo 76 looks to push forward and give him the clap and a tap and a pap. Tiger's booking over there to the left. Rocket comes in from Viper. Big Tedders. Tiger's in 4th gear. Trying to escape. Another rocket. Ricochets. Bean comes over there to help him out. Everything looks good to the rears, and the Tiger should make it back safely. The 76 begins to poke down the tracks, though. Tiger should be able to get out of here. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. Oh, hit a little snafu there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Ooh, man, no doubt that driver was sweating. Tiger continues on, working their way back towards the friendly lines here. Prietas looks to join his buddies. And it looks like they will be A-okay. All right, so post-cap situation. Let's go check out Ruins. 3 LPZ still have a pretty decent chunk of bodies here. Remember, they do have... Oh, they did lose the Garrison on the board. Okay. But they do have a decent chunk of bodies. Johnny Hog. And we have Killer over here. Johnny Hog. Ooh, takes a shot right in the right shoulder, I believe. Going to back up and bandage real quick. No, not worried about the bandage. Going to go for the grenade. TJ, RFC on the opposite side. Johnny Hog holds. I'm gonna run away here for a moment. Find a safe spot to bandage. Ruins is looking a little bit dicey again, actually. We got plenty of raspberries coming into the rears. Stewie takes a shot to the back. Cruel could have a nice one here in a second. Cruel lines up, and one more will do it, I believe. One for the front. Puncture resis. No more rockets. Stewie seems okay. Rocket from the right. Somehow the Stewie is still alive. Pussy Destroyer and Sonny Crockett. Keeping that Stewie in that cap plate. Good to go, but you have Scrat BJ. Scrat BJ. Gonna mark it real quick. Maybe out of rounds for the Panzer Shrek. One person to Stewie redeploys. Maybe he'll get another tank here real quick. Officer down. Not many blueberries here, everybody. 3 LPZ has 1, 2, 3 SLs. Could be 18 real quick. Greyhound comes up to join the defense. Raspberries keeping up the momentum. Tiger gets taken out there on the front line, assuming they got satcheled. Yep, Tiger taken down. From something. Must have been a satchel. Has been a satchel. Okay. But I won't be surprised if we see some cap weight coming on Ruins here momentarily, everybody, if they're able to take those 2 tanks down. SCH is spreading out towards train station here. Greyhound destroys the transport truck. Camp progress begins on Ruins just a little bit. Eesh. Greyhound's still alive. Stewie got destroyed. There's only one person to Stewie. Greyhound has a 2-person crew. Flog and Monkey D 194. Scrap BJ jumps out over. What the Panzer? Nope. Greyhound keeps moving. Scrap BJ goes to get the round on in, and Greyhound gets stuck against the wall. Turns around. Oh. And the Greyhound gets its revenge. Cat progress stalls for 3 LPZ. 1 Raspberry up there to the north, harassing the medium 75, I believe. Long range rocket. Maybe towards officer down, not 100% sure. .75 backs up. Looking to just stay away from those AT players. Got 1 Garrison up by Ruins. Got plenty. The Garrison over here. Got plenty of Garrisons in the back line, half track. Commanders down to the bottom near Mansion getting something up, looks like. George Squad over here to the rears. And we have the Greyhound over here by train station. Ooh, nice Greyhound round. Neri coming over to the right. Figuring out how to best approach this. Another 3 LPZ spawn. Gets inside the circle, but not as lethal as what we saw before. Remember before they had the Garrison, they had the Airhead. Here it's just, looks like it's just 1 SL. 1 SL remaining, Dog Squad. Everything else looks okay. So as soon as they take out the Dog Squad outpost, they should be just fine and dandy. The outpost is located here. Somewhere here. Oh, right down there. Okay. There's the outpost. You just gotta find that. Okay, officer down, running up. Okay, officer down takes it out. Hamilton retreats over into the corner. Officer down takes out another one to the left. Officer Hamilton did... Yeah, okay. Officer Hamilton's no longer here. Okay. Well, that'll be the last remaining threat for the Allies over there by ruins for the moment. Let's go check out train station. Bombing run coming through. Gets a couple raspberries there on the roof. Rocket ricochets down to the south. This 76 just went right through the hard cap. Are they chasing something down here? We have a Tiger and a Panzer IV pushing their way forward. We saw the other Tiger that got satcheled. Rocket to the rears. Jumbo's burning. They're going to have to find a nice, safe hedge here. Mando trying to drive him out of this mess. Rafa over there to the top of our screen. Oh, and a rocket from Rafa cleans it on up. And a Jumbo not able to escape. I keep saying escape. Escape? Escape. Make sure I say that right. I catch myself when I do that. 3 LPZ in strong control of the circle. Some outside penetration. Plane goes above. That's going to be a supply drop down to the south. 3 LPZ gets a outpost up to the north for King Squad. Ruins, though, looks much healthier now. Not as infected as it was with raspberries beforehand. "46 minutes left to go, everybody. If you're just joining me, I am your host tonight, Smithers, for this off-season competitive league matchup between SCH and 3 LPZ here on Carentan with train station as the middle point. So far, we have seen 3 captures. First, going to the Axis on train station, and then they capped ruins from the Allies. An almost impossible point to recapture, but SCH, I think it's been a long time since I've seen ruins recaptured by the Allies, but SCH was able to do it. Avoided a little bit of pressure there on 5:02 start. After a very nice satchel went off in the middle of the circle. TJ gets another one. But yes, so SCH was able to come up for TJ. Do you wait 3 seconds, buddy? Gotta wait 3 seconds. Andrade. Able to clear him up. But yes, we've seen that was the 3rd capture of the matchup after SCH was able to retake ruins, and now they are refocusing their efforts towards train station. And remember, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to take a second and hit that like button if you could, please. Raspberries stacking up the circle. Panzer IV over there to the left side, controlling the road. Tiger still hanging out the back. Satchel goes off on that repair station that I think we saw. Yeah, down below. Okay. Garrison up here to the north for the Axis. It looks like they missed the Garrison at pumping station. Udi's turbo. Udi's. Tried to cross the open ground there, but Paseka up to the north, was at the top of our screen, was able to pick him off. And the SCH push has come down to just the front door at the moment. Artillery strike called into the back line. 76 moving on down to the south. Charlie squad may be able to mark it. Big rig, RXEA. Hectic shot, takes out Fuzi. Oh, but the artillery round or artillery... Not sure what that was. Took out a hectic shot. Arcane. Peaks. Very to let go. Scrap. Arcane. Just trying to peek the little alleyway, see what's going on. But the raspberries were there waiting for him. Explosion happens down to the south. That's a 76. SCH loses a fight against the Tiger down to the south, I believe. Trying to figure out where that came from exactly. Yeah, Tiger right there, down, right, okay, right on the road, okay. Three LPZ armor crews performing very well tonight. We have a Jeep spawned into farm ruins down to the south. We'll see what the commander ends up doing with that. Or it looks like King Squad's going to take that. Supply truck circling around to the rears from Squad Lead Temp. Over near Monthollet, looks like Love Squad, though, is going to be all over it. That imbu. Gonna be tracking that down. Alnerian Viper going up against Hamilton. Hamilton gets one. Alneri able to win it with the M1 Grand. Bazooka ready to go. Ready to fire at Poseidon. Poseidon says, hey, buddy. Oh, no, okay. Oh, rocket down to the alleyway. We'll follow Alneri for a little bit. Just testing it out, but you never know what you might get. But yeah, the capture on ruins, if you go back and watch it in the game, everybody, I mean, it was razor thin between who was going to cap ruins, who was going to cap train station. I forgot to mention that. Oh, there here's a spawn point over here to the left. Burns it. Oh, Chorosk! Poseidon able to come down with the Thompson. Yeah, the cap between ruins and train station was super close. I mean, just literally 1 second, I think, difference between the two. And when you're in that situation, you're attacking, and you're not 100% sure if you're going to get this cap or not, but it's too close to call it. You would hate to reset it and then look back at the tape and go, oh my gosh, we could have capped that. Poseidon waits, knows he could have an opportunity here. Go get a POV of Poseidon. No, not approaching it just yet. May have used his satchel, not too sure. He's checking his purse. Gonna throw a smoke grenade. Don't know if he has a satchel. Poseidon peeks. Let's go take a look here. Tiger's facing the other way. Poseidon goes over to the left side. Okay, I don't think he has a satchel. I mean, you've already used it. Big Tedder's officer down, playing some defense back here. Supply drops falling over there to the east. The Jeep didn't get too far. We do have a Stewie over here to the back line, though. 3-person Stewie crew. Rolling on down to the south. BDM does get taken out there on the road. We have a front door Garrison established for the Axis. Now, will 3 LPZ be able to repeat what they did last time? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think SCH will let that happen again. I don't think they're going to let that fly. But never say never. Hectic shot. Car 98 to the left from Vinuki. Tiger approaches the alleyway here. Got Fongley waiting, throw him some grenades. I think a grenade landed right there. Maybe not. Bieden comes around to the side. No rocket. But it's going to ricochet off the front. Paseka holding the mansion. Badumbu. Loses the 1v1 against Lolo Du. A little bit of camp progress from Bruins. Oh. See? Let's see. Let's see. LPZ on the attack again. Not as serious as it was last time, though. I think last time we had 3 SLs from the Axis inside of here. Probably OMD. Arcano comes up to support. Ruins holding strong for the moment. Spawn wave over there to the left. Tiger's approaching. I don't know how good a Tiger's going to be in the middle of Ruins, though. As long as it's still under control of SCH. They're going to approach this cautiously. Freitas, willpower. Mister. Coming down the road. Vlog tries to get the satchel onto the rears, but no. Cap weight continues. Airhead fall down. Airhead is coming over here, everybody. That'll be an Axis airhead, of course. SCH has lost the garrisons around the hard cap. They have a garrison to the south, to the north. They got a couple OPs in the area. Garrison to the west. Let's take a look at the overall picture. Spawn wave comes back. Airhead still falling though. Big Tedders. Big Tedders doesn't make it. And the airhead's gonna land nice and safely here. Mortal launching it from behind the little wooden box, sandbags. Cap progress over 50% for 3 LPZ. We have one Tiger there. It sounds like we have another Tiger for the Axis coming on forward. Itachi jumping back on in. 2 Tigers in the circle. What do we have down the road, everybody? We have a medium 75. Ooh, 3 LBZ gets this other heavy inside. I think that's going to be the money shot. Rocket to the back for a hectic shot. Tiger getting a little bit of an awkward position here. Death Sully won't be able to pin from the front, unfortunately. No Satcheliers. Oh, we got Big Rig Jazz. Satchel maybe. No Satchel. Sergeant Limpton, not sure what to do in the middle of the hard cap. Yeah, Reforce is going to be expiring soon, Sergeant Limpton. Not too sure if he has a bomber, but we have 2 Tigers here. If 3 LPZ loses this, it's a big hit to their armor crews. Tigers are all nice tucked together. Rocket to the back. Itachi jumped out. Another rocket ricochets from Ace, and 3 LPZ may get this. Blueberries are trying to fight their way back in, but 2 Tigers may be too much. And 3 LPZ goes up 4-1 for the second time. Oh my gosh. A little bit of camp progress starts on 5th, but let's see how these Tigers are now back to back. Viper. Oh no, gets plugged from the Tiger somehow. Oh my gosh. SCH gonna be crawling back again. Oh my gosh. Down 1-4 twice on Carentan with Ruins. Round comes into the back. That's a Jumbo 76. I think the Jumbo got the first shot on in. Jumbo. No, the Tiger wins the 1 versus 1. And 3 LPZ will hold here. Ace is out of rockets. 2 Tigers inside. Mamma mia. And SCH. Oh, Ruins. You just feel for them. Ruins is just tough, man. Even in the PC Division 1 matchup, ESPT versus WTH lost Ruins and went down 1-4. And that is, I mean, that's telling. It's a tough point, man. It's a tough one to defend. Safsa, though, comes over to the right side, does get the satchel on it. The satchel has been placed right into the heart of the Tiger. And this thing will go Baba Badooey right here in the middle of the hard cap, everybody. Everybody's running around. Tiger satchel. Let's see how lethal this is going to be. About a couple seconds left. And the satchel. No! Gets a nice chunk of raspberries right here in the middle of Ruins. Alrighty, 3 LPZ does not come out unscathed, everybody. But still, a really, really tough loss for the Allies. 29 minutes left, still a lot of time, but man, this is a tough one. That was our 4th cap of the matchup. Safsa gunning down a whole bunch. Tigers backing up, and their coax is not facing the front. Keep in mind, the driver's facing the other way. They got a repair station though, so they should be okay. No satchel on it, they're just fine. No serious threat to 502nd. We have some raspberries coming in from the north. Tank crew battle back at Middle HQ, ready for another tank. How many blueberry spawns we got, everybody? We got 1, 2 spawns, 12 bodies max, 3. Okay, we got the half track down to the south, 2 more outposts. We got 4 OPs in the vicinity. SCH could possibly think about doing a half track play down to the south now towards train station. Just launch it somewhere. Is right there around the hard cap. 2 Satcheliers looking to get some action here on the Tiger. Flog falls to the left. Big rig Jazz. Itachi. No. Itachi. Oh, Itachi. What maneuver there about Itachi. Jumps out of the way. Hectic shot over here to the back. Takes out the repair station. Tiger's going to back its booty up to the wall. Safsa comes over to the right. Safsa go for the satchel. Can't. Oh, no. Oh, gets grinded right in the Tiger track. Oh, what's the worst way to go? Oh, brutal. Raphael says, hey, Smithers, try saying Lapanellis. Lapanellis? Lapanellis. Let me know if I said that correctly. Lapanellis. Big Ray Jazz coming over here to the left. Big Ray Jazz trying to jump on. No satchel on the Tiger, keep in mind. Safsa a little bit cautious considering how he just got absolutely squished by the track. Oh, here goes Big Ray Jazz jumping on top. Going for it. And right. Oh, that's the way to go out. Brendan Squee takes some shots to the back. Tiger satchel right here in the middle ruins. Sneezy jumps out. Oh, no. No. Take crew member. Oh. And 3 LPZ ends up losing 3 Tigers, everybody. They're bringing up a fresh one, though, from Middle HQ, but still, it's a big loss considering how far they are away from those reinforcements. And that's going to give a nice little morale boost to SCH to recap this. Bombing run landed over there on 502nd start, right in the middle of the circle. 3 LPZ is a hefty amount of blueberries there, but SCH, can't they recap Ruins again for the 5th cap of the matchup, everybody? Man, they're making it tough on themselves to come out here with a W. Mamma mia. 3 LPZ bringing bodies. They got a lot over here dedicated to the offensive there on 502nd. It's going to be another balancing act between these two sides. Blueberries in the circle. Still got a Garrison down to the south. But SCH, if they got, I mean, guys, hopefully they, in a situation like this, you wish they just go all in for it and just throw everything they got. 3 LPZ, obviously, very dedicated at 502nd. Hardcap's looking good. A couple bodies, a couple raspberries make their way back. As long as they can win the frags here, they should be okay. Do we have any armor steaming on ahead? No, we do not. We got blueberries down to the south. We have a strafing run coming in through the circle. Doesn't get anything. Turbo, RXCA, Rex up. SCH clearly winning this cap race. Big, oh, there's a big juicy wave up there to the top left, everybody. We got, we got about 5 or 6 up there. Flamethrower action from Brendan Squee over here in the middle of the hard cap. D-strike. Lane's in the middle. Axis commander just getting desperate to stop that cap progress. Whatever it takes. All right, let's go focus on 502nd. Let's go see how serious this is. Cap progress continuing. I think 3 LPZ may not have enough here. Do we have any spawns? We have a Jumbo 76 working its back way to the hard cap. Reinforce is about halfway through. Blueberries working their way forward. Camp Progress comes back. Jumbo on its way. All right, Jumbos. Okay, this should be okay for right now, but now 3LPZ is going to swing all of their resources, most likely, for this 5th point attack. Look at all these Axis troops, man, coming on in. Yeesh. Flamethrower action. No, no. I think Brennisquee may have burned himself. I think that was Brennisquee. Commander Dan. No doubt extremely happy with the team's performance tonight. Chilling over here on front point of 5th. Couple blueberries over here penetrating ruins a little bit. Dan may have ordered the all-in as we see 3LPZ steam on forward. I don't know if SCH has a bombing run. They have 1,900 munitions. I have to imagine they have something. Artillery strike, something. A bombing run. Okay, there's a bombing run. Bombing run called in. Looks like it's going to be a little bit beyond the border, though. I'm not too sure if it's going to get much. As 3LPZ is entered the hard cap for the most part. But of course, as a commander, you're just trying to make the best guess as far as where the enemy is. The Jumbo 76 is outside of the circle, keep in mind, so they can rush back. Bombing run's going to go on through. It's going to get a couple, I believe. Yeah, it's going to get one. Okay, got one. Oh no, the Jumbo 76 claps another chunk right there. And SCH barely holding on to 502nd. Camp Progress stalls. Jumbo is pushing towards ruins. Yeah, Jumbo's pushing towards ruins. But 3LPZ still getting on in here. I mean, look at this. They are being relentless with this attack. Okay, Jumbo's circling back. We have the Panzer IV up to the north. That's most likely getting satchel by Poseidon. Let's take a look, everybody. No satchel from Poseidon. May have already used it. Jumbo gets one round in the Panzer IV. Blueberries trying to claw their way back in. Oof, man, the Axis are all over this. The Jumbo's going to need to book it back to the circle. Panzer IV gets popped. Raspberries stacking the inside here. Oh, and a proxy satchel goes off in the middle and clears a good chunk, but I'm not too sure if that's going to be enough. Oh, man, this is so close, buddies. Strafing run. Right through the middle. SCH still losing it. Jumbo 76 working its way back. I honestly don't know it's going to be in time. And... oh, wowie, wow. 3LPZ comes away with the 5-0 here on Carentan over SCH. Wowie, wow. What a game. What an offensive slugfest to just keep the pressure on and never allow SCH to take a break. That was crazy. They lost ruins. They reset. I mean, I think they totaled a little bit on train station for maybe a few minutes just to make sure everything was okay. But then they rushed forward and just kept going at it and broke the SCH defense on ruins yet again. They put the two Tigers over there in the middle of the hard cap with all the cap weight. Wowzers. Alrighty. That will be it for this one tonight, everybody. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit that like button before you take off. If you have any questions, go drop a comment below. And if you're interested in competitive Halo Loose, be sure to check out the Discord link in the video description or on my profile page. You can register as a competitive PC recruit, console recruit, or just as a casual member. But wow. Alrighty. Thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. And I got plenty of streams. I think I got 1, 2, 3 streams tomorrow lined up. Yeah, I think 3. 3 tomorrow. So be sure to tune in on then. And then, of course, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. All right, buddy. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.